Little girl, since you have formed a good bond with me, I will grant you a stroke of fortune. This is the golden eye of penetration. From now on, you will perceive the essence of all things. Make good use of this power. I actually could see through things. You can still see it. The value and authenticity of antiques. Sigh. He worked as an apprentice in an antique shop. Still thinking so, you can learn about treasure appraisal. Got to meet some important people. And the result. She made me wipe things here every day. The wages they pay, it's not even as high as the artificial land. Sigh. When did I do it? Only then can it be. They've made a lot of money. This dragon. The carving is quite exquisite. TSK. Unfortunately, the jade body was covered with stains. The texture is hard to see clearly. What a pity. Within this jade balance, why is there a dragon glowing? Could it be I was just seeing things? Ha ha ha. I am covered in that layer of filth. Sealed in the jade balance for 1,000 years. Today, I finally found the right person. Help me escape the garden. Little girl, since you have formed a good bond with me, I will grant you a stroke of fortune. This is the golden eye of penetration. From now on, you will perceive the essence of all things. Make good use of this power. I actually could see through things. You can still see it. The value and authenticity of antiques. I actually accidentally saved a divine dragon. Shenlong even gave me a pair of X-ray vision and the ability to appraise treasures. What are you doing? If you slack off again, watch out for me. They're docking your wages. Is the boss here? I want to sell something. Oh, hello. I am the owner of Gushenzhai. Su Xingli. Boss Su. This is my great-grandfather. A treasure passed down through generations. You give me a slap in the eye. Let's see how much it can sell. Sigh. This is the thing. The color layers are distinct. The firepower was too heavy. It was obviously a fake. This one gives me 50 yuan. I find it a nuisance even if I leave it in the shop. Impossible. My great-grandpa would never take a fake. Let it be a family heirloom. It turned out there was a secret hidden within this bottle. Baochang is vast and bounded by the ocean, valued at 500,000. Heavens, if I hadn't gained clairvoyance. I just missed out on this antique. I told you I don't have time to waste time with you. Why is it so annoying? Sigh. Boss, I think this bottle is quite interesting. Or we can offer a low price. Take it away. Hey, West. Received. Su Yuan. You're the one at my gushing studio. I apprenticed for 2 days. Did they really think they knew how to appraise treasures? Such a worthless thing. After collecting it, smash the sign of my Gushenzhai? Alright. You don't think so? I'm not selling it yet. Sigh. Uncle Lee, don't worry. Like this. Look at this bottle. I actually quite like it. Name your price. I'll pay for it myself. Buy it. How about that? At least 3,000. Deal. 3,000 yuan credited. Here you go. Not Su Yuan. You really spent 3,000 yuan. Bought such a junk. Exactly. This bottle. Obvious aging. The foundation is broad and solid. It was clearly a replica. Little girl. You're still too young. President Wang. What brings you here? You didn't say that. Coming this afternoon? How can you be gone? Our king comes to well. You still can't come to Gushenzhai. Oh wow. I dare not dare. Please, please. This. Red in the underglaze entwined branches. A jade vessel with peony patterns. Spring vase. It's from the Republic of China era. It's still fine for playing with. But this price. Girl, they're giving it a high price. President Wang. You're right. Just looking at the bottle itself. Antique style craftsmanship. It really isn't worth the price. However, the brilliance lies in the brilliance. The value of this treasure. Not on the bottle itself. But it lies in. Here. A replica bottle from the Republic of China era. The foundation is broad and solid. The echo was muffled. Could it be? It is a treasure protection bottle. Yes, a true treasure. Right here. Heavy soles and feet. Concealing truth through clumsiness. This really is a time of war. A treasure protecting method devised by a master. Brothers, how should I put it? Let me tell you. During times of war. To preserve our antiques. And not plundered. Many collectors. He invited skilled craftsmen and craftsmen. This type of sole is specially made with thickened soles. A hollow replica inside. It will be a true treasure. And placed it within it. Used to confuse the public. I didn't expect that. This small ancient sage studio. There are also people who can see through such tactics. Qianlong Tongbao. Baochang Bureau is broad and bounded by the ocean. The copper is of excellent quality. Well preserved. It was truly top-notch. That's right. Now, on the market. Such a Qianlong ocean. But it was a rare item. Girl. I'm willing to spend 500,000. Buy the copper coins in your hand. If you wish. Deal. This. How is this possible? 500,000 yuan. Exactly 500,000. Unexpectedly, this girl was so eager to yield. Right under my nose. Got such a huge bargain. We absolutely cannot just let it go. Su Yuan. This porcelain bottle. But it comes to my Gushenzhai to sell. You are also an apprentice of my gushing studio. Then follow my rules. You have copper coins. It should count as my Gushenzhai group. You can't trade privately. Boss Su. This porcelain bottle. You said you didn't want it yourself. How? Now it looks valuable. I just wanted to put away what I had said. The fragrance has gone down. So what? Since you've come to my gushing studio, We must follow the rules of our ancient Xing studio. But considering this is the case, the discoverer of copper coins. I can give you 50,000 yuan as compensation. Boss Su, that's not quite right. This porcelain bottle, it was you who didn't want it, so you gave it to Miss Su. These copper coins were also discovered by Miss Su. Everyone saw it. Exactly. Just now, he was complaining about that bottle. Now that it's valuable, they come to grab it. Her manners were just too unsightly. Su Xingli, the most refined part of the antique business is this, and silver and goods were completed. Never regret it. If you break today, the rules set by the founding master, then who would dare to follow you in the future? Su Xingli interacted. Su Yuan. What do you think? Don't forget, you're still an apprentice of my Gushenzhai. From now on, I'm not anymore. Su Xingli. I'm done for. Alright, Su Yuan. Just you wait. This is your copper coin. Thank you just now. Oh, girl, I'll transfer money to you. Bank card credited. 500,000 yuan. By the way, let's get to know him formally. I am the president of the Antique Association, Wang Laifu. I also run an antique shop. It was called Jubao Pavilion. From now on, if the young lady is like this, what good item did he find? We need to keep in touch more. Then I will respectfully accept your request. In this way, damn the surgery fee. Even if there was a solution. Doctor, my mom finished her hand massage. Probably. How long does it take to recover? Your mother's surgery. It dragged on for too long. Follow up. A long recovery is still needed. You've already gathered enough for the surgery. But later, rehabilitation costs are about 5 million. Sigh. It's tough. Doctor, money is not the issue. For my mom, the best treatment plan. Just start treatment. Don't worry, I will. I'll go prepare for the surgery first. Mom. Dad left early. It's you who endures hardship. You raised me. Don't worry. I will definitely heal you. I'll help you live a good life. Damn the surgery fee. Finally, they had gathered everything, but afterwards. And 5 million in rehabilitation fees. At that time, I used the X-ray energy given by Shenlong. On this antique street. Really making money. Wow. No wonder people say the water at this street stall is deep. So many stalls. So many antiques. None of them were real. 2 million. What a waste of such a precious treasure. But if I were the one, directly ask this Fang Zhang. Isn't that just too obvious? Boss. Your porcelain bottle. How do you sell them? This thing. During the Ming Dynasty, the price per unit is 3,500. 300. Whether to sell or not, but it was not accomplished. Add a bit more. Boss, just this broken bottle. It wasn't worth that much money. 500 yuan. If not, I'll just leave. Antiques. A flat price of 800 yuan. If you don't want to, then you pay me back. Alright, 800 is 800. However, you have to give it to me. Add a little extra touch. Women are just emoji. What do you want? Sigh, I think this is yours. The stone roller is pretty good. I want this. A small broken stone. Alright, I'm giving it to you. Hahaha. Beautiful lady. I'll come again next time. Happy cooperation. This fool. A bottle with a purchase price of 80. Sold for 800. People really are foolish and have too much money. This stall owner. A square seal worth 2 million. And you actually gave it to me for free. Truly ignorant. Hello. I'm looking for your boss. If you have anything, just tell me. We don't bargain here. I just got a treasure. She wanted him to slap her eyes. Let's see if he accepts it. Probably just a few dozen yuan bought at a street stall. We don't accept it. No. This is the way. Are you ever done yet? First, take a broken bottle. Another broken stone. Do you think our Jubao Pavilion is collecting scrap? What are you arguing about? Even a midday nap doesn't bring peace. Boss. This customer. Holding street stall goods worth several dozen yuan. Come to our shop and cause trouble. You must stand up for me. Miss Su. What brings you here? I just said I was going to find you. I was just at this stall. Found a treasure. I want to act quickly. So I found this antique shop. Unexpectedly, it was Boss Wang's shop. We really are fated to be judging people by their appearance. You. Apologize to Miss Su. Then immediately pack up and get out. Sir, please don't fire me. I know I was wrong. I didn't mean to. I don't want to say it a second time. Hurry up and apologize. Then get lost. Then get lost. I'm sorry, Miss Su. Miss Su. The new waiter is not very understanding. Don't take offense at all. You just said there are treasures to sell. Boss Wang, it's fine. Take a look at this. This is it. Qing Dynasty Tianhuang stone. Plain, square and splendid. First, the treasure bottle is used. Then came Tianhuang Zhang. Yuan, your eyes. Really impressive. This chapter. I'll offer 2 million. What do you think? Deal. Bank card received 2 million yuan. Boss Wang. Atmosphere. Look at the texture. Warm and delicate. It was undoubtedly top-quality Tianhuang stone. Even more remarkable is the simplicity of the work without a single knife and fully captured the elegance and charm. Return to simplicity and authenticity. Unexpectedly, Miss Su. Not only does he have a keen eye for appraisal, he also has considerable knowledge of stones. Perfect. I just had a friend. A batch of rough stones was brought in from Myanmar. I don't know. Miss Su, are you interested? Gambling on stones is great. Low investment in personnel, high returns. Plus, with my perspective skills, earn back my mom's surgery fees. Isn't that just a matter of water? Boss Wang. Dai Lu, right? Oh my god. This is the market for people. It was probably even more than the raw stones. Oh dear. One cut leads to poverty, another cuts to rich. Everyone who came felt they could make a profit. In the end, most end up losing everything. Here, all the leftover old materials are picked up. It is not good to produce green. Like this. I'm going to find Boss Ching. Let him take us to the warehouse. You stay here first. Just take a casual look. Alright. This is it. Beautiful lady, you have poor taste. Yellow-red sandy skin. The surface is rough. Stones of Nanchi. Chance of getting green. Almost zero. Take the stone. Give it back to me. Beautiful lady. Didn't I say it? This material is no good. Like this. You have a cup of tea with me. Let's have a chat. He cheered me up. I'll find one for you. Material's hundreds or thousands of times better than this. How about that? I think I chose the stone. It's actually pretty good. Giving face but not knowing your shame, huh? Stop. Meng Xiao. Such a big anger. And this one? He is the honored guest I brought today. Su Yuan, Miss Su. I do not know whether Meng Xiao is suitable or not. Give Wang some face. Alright. Then give Chairman Wang some face. I don't stoop to the level of women. Alright, Miss Su. Don't say I'm not giving you a chance. Wait a moment, this stone will be cut down. Your reputation and money. It all goes down the drain. President Wang. This must be your friend. Oh right. Ching Yi. Boss Ching. Once a legend in the world of jade gambling, but now, they're not gambling anymore. He opened a small shop on this street. Sigh. Chairman Wang joked. Just playing around casually. Miss Su, that Meng Tao just now. He is the young owner of Shining Jewelry Store. On the gambling stone. There really is a system. But he was vengeful for every grudge. You just stood in front of so many people. To save him face, be careful from now on. The young owner shining in the jewelry store. That must be very wealthy. We have to find a way. In this vessel. Cover my mom's rehabilitation expenses. Retrieve it. Thank you, Boss Ching, for the reminder. I understand. How much is this stone? Sigh. Since he was a friend of Chairman Wang. Just take this stone. Switching between rising and falling is all for fun. How could that be? Friends are friends. Money still needs to be paid. Yuan. Since Boss Ching said so. Just accept it, just take it. Boss Ching gave you a welcome gift. Oh, right, yes, a welcome gift. And this material, all of this has been piling up here for years. That is, if you don't take it, I will too. Get rid of it. Not worth much. That Boss Ching. I'll cut out the green later. Don't go back on your word. Don't worry, Miss Su. Please. Master, cut from here. Alright. This kind of material. Still want to produce green. Foolish people talk about dreams. Is this just a pipe dream? Young Master Meng. We'll find out soon. It's rising, it's rising. It turned out to be high-ice chicken oil yellow. Yuan is really lucky. Right from the start, they started off with a win. Look. Warm and mellow. Although it's a bit small. But take it to make 2 rings. Or a dragon and phoenix plaque. Still more than enough. So I'll pay 600,000. Of course you can. Funds arrived. 600,000 yuan. So, what comes next? So he went to Boss Cheng's warehouse. Let's pick a few more stones. Miss Su, you still want to gamble? Of course. I'm lucky today. He immediately received 600,000. Why not gamble? Miss Su. Gambling on stones is not like appraising treasures. It's common for experts to misjudge this issue. You have already gotten one today. Yao Bing is made of chicken oil and yellow jadeite. Are you sure you want to continue? Boss Cheng. Miss Su wanted to gamble. Then let her gamble. Open your doors to do business. There was no door-to-door business. The reason not to do it. Don't you agree? Little girl. Aren't you lucky? Do you dare to make a bet with me for a match? How about that? Took the bait. Alright. How do you want to bet? Simple. Right from Boss Cheng's warehouse. Each person chooses a raw stone. Solve it on the spot. The highest bidder wins. If you lose in the next 5 years. Be my personal secretary. Available on call. Obey my orders. How about that? But what if I win? If you win, I promise I won't bother you anymore. From now on, stay far away from you. Meng Xiao. I'm not interested in this bet. Your commitment to me. The text is not worth it. Then tell me, if I win, you have to pay me 5 million. Consider it as compensation for my emotional distress. Additionally, from now on, when you see me, you must bow and pay your respects. Respectfully call out to me. Auntie. You. You. What, young Master Meng? Are you scared? Just now, he was so confident about it. Let me be your 5-year-old. A private secretary? Alright. Su Yuan. It's a matter of course. Everyone. Here it is. It's about a few hundred pieces of fabric. All of them were newly arrived from Myanmar. Next up is this. It's time for everyone to rely on their own abilities. The condition of this rough stone. It really is much better than outside. Yuan. Are you confident you can beat him? President Wang. Don't worry. Hey. Don't say I didn't let you go. You go ahead and choose. Choose one by one. How long will it be? Let's start picking. That's what you said. Alright. Old Wang and Meng Tao. Although his temperament was a bit lacking, but in the end, it's still this. The young owner shining in the jewelry store. He still has the ability to eat. You're looking for this little girl. Look at this little girl. Just walk like that, not even a hand on it. Can it really work? Old Ching. Don't be fooled by Yuan's young age. Her sharp eyes were like this. Since she reassured me. Then you go. Just watch. That's it. I've made my choice. Name your price. Young Master Meng has a keen eye. This is material from Moenji Chonko. There is also a protruding python band on top. This is all the material we have on site. The finest among them. Just say the price directly. Meng was magnanimous from a young age. A fixed price, 300,000. Alright. A rich green color. Inside the bag is a layer. Light green fluorescence. What is this? Miss Su. Still not decided. Do you want me to take you with me? Boss Ching. I want this piece. Miss Su. This stone gambling isn't just for fun. This material is not only uneven, but also uneven. And there's something so obvious on top. A dog shit. This. I'm afraid it will collapse. Boss Ching. I'm confident. That's it. Since Miss Su insisted so firmly, then I'll give you the cost price. 10,000. Alright. Miss Su. You're so poor you're not even worth a piece of decent material. Can't afford it anymore? Why don't you beg me? This kind of thing. How much do you want? That's how much there is. Young Master Meng. Don't speak too much. Just now, the high ice chicken oil Huangfei. Didn't you misjudge it too? Sharp tongue. The chef sliced it up until it was swollen. I'll give you a 10,000 yuan red envelope. Young Master Meng. With my years of experience. This stone. It will definitely rise sharply. I love hearing that. Hurry up and cut it. Miss Su. It's not too late for you to regret it now. Then there's no need for young Master Meng to trouble himself. Glutinous ice seed. Young Master Meng. It has gone up. This green is so spicy. Give me back this big chunk. Now, young Master Meng. This is going to be a huge profit. Yuan. Such a big piece. Glutinous ice plants the bright green jade. The price is quite high. I don't think so. What does that mean? Its color is bright green. It's definitely glutinous ice. What a pity. It's too superficial. You say the sting isn't deep. Unable to remove the bracelet. Take a few colorful pendants. Still more than enough. In that case, the price is quite high. Sigh. If I were to say, this green is fake. You mean sticky green? Miss Su. This green is clearly right here. You actually say it's fake. Alright. I'll make you lose today. Completely convinced. Master, please make another cut from here. Show them it. Alright. This. Yuan, your sharp eyes. Amazing. How is this possible? Young Master Meng's rumors were disappointing. But it's still quite big. At the very least, you can get it. 3 or 4 rings with a condom. It's about 30 to 50,000. Young Master Meng. The results are already out. Is it still necessary to gamble? Gamble. So what if it's skin green? This material is at least 30 to 50,000 yuan. Winning your 10,000 yuan worth of junk. More than enough. Then you better watch carefully. Master. From this line. Cut it down. Don't worry. Guaranteed to cut you with precise accuracy. Miss Su. This material has collapsed. Miss Su. You showed me the way. It's just a piece of brick that has been chipped. You'd better just behave and be mine. Private secretary, right? Old you. It seems. It was eye-catching. This kind of performance. There's no need to keep cutting anymore. Don't wait any longer. Master. Then from the middle. Cut that line down. Cut the moss heart. Miss Su Yuan, it's already this late. Do you still think you have a chance to beat me? Meng Xiao isn't done yet. Master, let's get started. Miss Su. You're the boss, and you have the final say. But Miss Su. Let me be clear first. There's no way this stone will produce green. This. It has gone up. It really went up. Big increase. No need to turn on the lights. You can see what's happening inside the jadeite. This is a typical glass type. Pure and flawless. What a glassy Gaoyang green variety. Yuan. You're a piece of fabric. It's worth more than 10 million. This. That's impossible. Stop. Young Master Meng couldn't afford to lose. So they started grabbing it right away? This raw stone of yours is fundamentally, it would be impossible to produce green. There must be a problem. Young Master Meng, from the moment the raw stone was taken out to the cutting of the stone. But it's all about everyone. Right under our noses. What do you mean? Are you questioning me, Cheng? Young Master Meng. Losing money is a small matter. But if you act shamelessly, I lost to you. Shine with the reputation of the jewelry store. This is not just one. A little money can solve it. You guys are ruthless. I remember you all. Young Master Meng. Our bet. Not done yet, right? Su Yuan. 5 million has already been given to you. Don't push your luck. You say. The young owner shining in the jewelry store. He spent a fortune to buy a leather green sticker. After losing to the unknown juniors, counter default threats. Boss Cheng. This news. Is that enough for friends in the industry? Jokes have been around all year. Cheng Yishan. This matter must be spoken of. I guarantee this stone gambling shop. It can't keep operating in this market. I, Cheng Yishan, am in this line of work. When he stood firm, you still don't know where you play in the mud. I'd like to see for myself. How can you let it go? My shop can't keep going. Miss Su. I think of those of my friends. Definitely. I'd love to hear about you. Auntie and Grandma. Get lost. He hadn't expected Miss Su to be so young. He has such keen insight. Cheng was impressed. That patch of Gaoyang green just now. Glass is a type of stone material. I even glanced at it. How did you figure it out? 7 parts luck, 30% gamble. I believe in my luck. Naturally, I bet right. Oh. Boss Cheng. You are a veteran in the industry. I wonder what kind of material I am. Could it catch your eye? Oh, to be honest. The moment this material was revealed, that's how I set my sights on it. It's just that the recent expenses have been too high. I am Xian Yo-Yo. Not enough strength. I can't eat such a good thing. That's truly a pity. Hey, Yuan. Boss Cheng is having trouble. But if you really want to make a move, this actually has a perfect opportunity. President Wang invited him to speak. 3 days later, the provincial capital will host the event. Treasure auction. Anyone with a big name in the industry will go there. Given the quality of your piece, fully qualified as a key lot. If you meet the right person, your price, it could even double up. Oh, right. Look at my brain. I didn't recall about this. I know this. The auction organizer. If you want to go then, I'll fight for you. The grand finale seat. Then thank you, Boss Cheng. Chairman Wang. Miss Su. Your mother's recovery. Better than expected. Perfect. You paid it today. Subsequent rehabilitation costs, if nothing unexpected happens, not as good as your mother's body for 3 months, can recover to the level of discharge. Thanks to the doctor. From now on, I'll leave everything to you. Responsibility lies within the area. During this period, you just need to be your mother. Try not to get angry. Pay attention to a light diet. Just cooperate with our treatment as much as possible. Definitely. It has 32 beds. Han Xian's family? You have already defaulted on the hospital. The cost has been going on for a long time. I am director son of the hospital. Continue with the regulations. Today, the only thing left is to clean the bed. Director son, are you misunderstanding? I just paid my mom's follow-up fees. This is the payment slip. Chemotherapy. Some time ago. And still can't pay the money. Now suddenly he had paid it all. This situation. Currently, on our side, this needs to be verified. Follow-up treatment is followed. Director son, the patient is currently in the midst of a critical recovery period. If one were to rashly leave the hospital, I'm afraid there might be risks. Dr. Chen. It's a matter of hospital procedures. I have my own arrangements. You are cooperating with the procedures. Still, staff are needed to assist with the situation. 00 yuan. Director Sun. I see. You don't seem like you're here today to handle the expenses. It seemed more like he was here to make things difficult for someone. Yeah, me. Procedures are compliant. It is responsible to everyone in the hospital. Your family has been overdue for a long time. Now, suddenly paying it all off. The hospital has checked carefully. This is also a normal process. Go ahead. The one who brought you here. How much money was given to you? Or is it something else? A rare treasure. I just got back from the stone gambling shop. Meng Tao didn't have time yet. So quickly and precisely found the hospital. He even bribed a director. It seems it's Su Xingli again. Threatening the doctor to make things difficult for me. Alright, Su Yuan. Just you wait. Su Xingli. It must be Su Xingli who sent you. You. Director Sun. What you just said. I recorded everything. You were forced by bad people, but I don't hold a grudge against you. But if this recording is made, the word spread. Your reputation can still be retained. Can you keep it? Miss Su. This is all a misunderstanding. Take your people and get lost. Hello. Then Su Xingli. Not where you used to work. Boss, huh? Why is he targeting us? Mom. I stopped working at Gushenzhai a long time ago. The specific situation. I'll tell you more later. Mom, don't worry. I absolutely won't hurt you. Yuan. It's nothing. The director and the others have already left. My mom's physical condition. It also stabilized. Don't worry. I've already found out the details. Director Sun was indeed threatened. I've already taken care of it. Your mom will also be arranged to get in soon. Single rooms. Next comes the equipment. Or medication. All are made with the best quality. Today's events will never happen again. Then thank you, President Wang. Sigh. The toil of raising a hand is not worth mentioning. By the way, about Su Xingli. What do you plan to do? This guy is really cunning. The recording in your hand, if he stubbornly refuses to admit it, I'm afraid this will be difficult to handle either. President Wang. The auction you mentioned earlier. Su Xingli. Whether to go or not. Such a high-level auction. The antique industry is well known. Almost all of them go, and I've heard about this guy. A lot of money was prepared to be at auction. Yuan blue and white works are the main move, and he even threatened. He wanted to use it as the store's treasure. I remember Su Xingli gambling on stones. He was also very enthusiastic. I wonder what kind of judgment he has. Sigh. Don't even mention it. 9 out of 10 gambles are lost. Everyone in the circle knows his hands smell bad. Sigh. Yuan. You wouldn't want to be there. Let's set a trap for him on the gambling stone. I remember the last time with Meng Tao. I chose the one with the skin green. Even Boss Ching noticed him. This shows the craftsmanship is very exquisite. I believe in that material. Boss Cheng's warehouse had more than one item. Since Su Xingli liked to play. Then I'll trouble President Wang. Go back and pass a message to Boss Cheng. Let him prepare one. The material is exactly the same, placed before you on Dynasty Blue and White porcelain. Since Su Xingli liked to play. Then let him have some fun. Yo. Now, at this treasure auction. Can any cat or dog come here? I said, where did the barking come from? It turned out to be Boss Su. Su Xingli. It's our business. And it's not over yet. Su Yuan. Last time you stole from me, copper coins from Gushenzhai, I became the laughingstock of the antique business. This isn't over yet. The auction hasn't even started yet. What's going on with such a big deal of anger? Old Yang, what brings you here? I heard about this auction. This year's finale is the same. Yuan Dynasty Blue and White plum base with entwined peony patterns. I came specifically to see it. Xiao Wang, this young lady is. This is Miss Su Yuan. This girl's eyesight is sharp. It's not just any good. It can truly be said that the student surpasses the master. Elder Yang. This is the one I mentioned to you. Mr. Yang Qingru. This person is a master in the antiques business. What he was interested in. Absolutely no mistake. No. It's all just nonsense from friends in the underworld. Please. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone, taking time out of a busy schedule. Attend our 5th session. Treasure auction. I ask everyone to be quiet. As usual, we will present a recipe for everyone. Appetizers. Warming up the atmosphere for everyone. Everyone, please take note. This is a set from the Republic of China era. Study, daily necessities, and miscellaneous items originating from the late overseas Chinese, former residents of Mr. Chen Wenlong. Overall auction. 1,000 yuan. This treasure auction. It's really coming back to life more and more. Even this Republic of China era item now, they can even take the stage. These items sell for 1,000. Is the auction driven mad by greed? Starting bid is 1,000 yuan. Is there anyone willing to make an offer? Painting of our hut crossing the water, valued at 8 million yuan. Painting of our hut crossing the water, good stuff. Looks like I'm going to get off easy again. $1,000, 1,000 yuan. You and this. Items from the Republic of China era. If you like it, wait until the auction ends. I'll send you some. This thing isn't worth much. President Wang. I have a plan. But I think. Xiao Wang. It's easy to judge things, but hard to judge people. The path of youth. She should leave on her own. The lady offered 1,000 yuan. Are there others involved in the auction? 1,000 yuan per transaction. Congratulations to this lady. Miss Su really has a good eye. He immediately spent 1,000 yuan. Buy a broken box. It really opened our eyes. This box was never worth much. But what's inside? I'm afraid. You sold the entire Gushenzhai restaurant. But maybe I can't afford it. Could this be long-lost ones? Painting of our hut crossing the water. Exactly. The lines are smooth and rounded. The color scheme is calm and elegant. That really is. Wu Bin's painting of the Arhat crossing the water. Miss Su, you have great taste. This painting is well preserved. Divine charm naturally formed. A conservative estimate. It would also cost over 8 million. You've really struck gold. What? Inside this broken wooden box, and such a treasure. If only I had known, I should have just followed the hand. 1,000 yuan struck a bargain with 8 million. It can be seen as a witness to history. Elder Yang. I was just lucky. Luck in the antiques industry. It's also part of our strength. Yang. Today was indeed a bit disappointing. Damn it. How could she be so lucky? Last time was the Qianlong Tongbao. Baochang Bureau is broad and bounded by the ocean. This time, it's another Luohan crossing the water. Could it be that she has X-ray vision? Su Yuan, no matter what it is. I won't let you have it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, next is the auction commission. Former stone gambling champion Qing Yishan. Mr. Chung. Personally selected and opened the windows. A piece of jadeite rough stone. Everyone, please take note. This purple color. Rich and rich like rosy clouds. The green is as vibrant as spring. This delicate icy texture. It also blends two colors. Perfectly formed by nature. That's how this rare thing has become today. Spring carries colored ice, planting kingfishers. Oh my god, this window. This color, this water level. Qing Yishan truly lives up to his name. This is practically a handout. Starting bid at 500,000. Just this window alone can be used. 2 full color ring faces appeared. If you can get all the color in this. I can't imagine it. This is it. The material Qing Yishan was interested in. Another top-notch performance. Just take it. Not only can you make a big profit, you can still win me back the humiliation he had just lost at all costs. You must take it down. The starting bid is 500,000 yuan. Let's get started now. 550,000, 600,000. Elder Yang. Why do you shake your head? I don't understand stone gambling, but I know this material. There must be a problem. Everyone present at Elder Yang. Everyone says this is a sure win business. Old Yang, why do you say that? How many years has Qing Yishan been in the stone gambling world? Money is never a problem at all. Like this, material with windows opened. A guaranteed profit-free deal. Why didn't he cut the stone himself? Why bother taking it to the auction house to bid it off? Elder Yang, I have learned your lesson. Gambling on stones and antiques is the same. The biggest taboo is being deceived by appearances. Jumping to conclusions. It's a pity for these people, all blinded by greed. Someone's going to have bad luck today. 800,000 yuan per transaction. Is anyone still following the price? I will offer 1.2 million. 1,500,000. 1,500,000. Little girl, this is what you are. Elder Yang, I think the material looks pretty good. I also want to bid and see what happens. Even if it was a flash. No, there's still mine. 8 million. Is it the base for the Luohan crossing water map? However, this has already gone beyond that. This piece is the highest value of this material. I will contribute 1,800,000. 2 million. 2.5 million. 2.5 million. Is Boss Su crazy? Not to mention it's still a blot. The fabric that hasn't been undone yet. Just this price. Blooming with tall greenery. He wouldn't make much money anymore. Miss Su. How? Not following any further. Boss Su, you won. Did you see that, Su Yuan? Antiques are not just about discernment. And also financial strength and foundation. You're just a snag of nouveau riche. What to take? Compare yourself to me. Boss Su, you're wealthy and generous. I am ashamed of myself, however. You spent 2.5 million. By a stone. Aren't you afraid it's empty inside? It's better to cut it on the spot. Let everyone open their eyes together. Ha ha ha. This is what you mean by not being able to eat grapes, saying the grapes are sour. Alright. I'll cut it open for you right there. Let me show you what high quality really means. Let you lose so you can accept it wholeheartedly. Please cut the stone on sight. Sir, please wait a moment. Master. Cut it down from here. Alright. This is the gift you gave to Mr. Su. Playing a trap. Old Yang's keen eye. Yuan's move invited you to fall into a trap. How did you use it? This girl. Sharp insight, steady mind. He just acted a bit ruthlessly. The dust and poplar grow old. You don't know Su Xingli before. He set up a trap for Yuan. Push Yuan and her mother to the brink. That's why today's incident happened. Oh. That was Su Xingli. He brought this on himself. It's collapsed, it's skin green. This is worth at most 30,000 yuan. Skin green. The real jade fit perfectly inside. No wonder everyone had a glimpse. 2.5 million. I bought a brick with a sheet of wood attached. This time, Boss Su, it really hurt my grandma's family. Impossible. How is this possible? Oh. I understand. You already knew that, right? That's why you deliberately provoked me. Then they drive up prices. Yes. Su Xingli. You sent people back then, my seriously ill mom, when he was rushed out of the hospital. Have you ever thought about today? I don't understand what you're saying. Do you want me to take out the recording? Now let me show you it. You. Boss Su. Miss Su. Today, everyone gathers at the auction house. All come for treasures. Eye-catching is also common. It wouldn't be because of this. If we hurt our harmony, it won't be so. Well said. Elder Yang requested to have a seat. Sit down. What just happened was truly regrettable. He really hadn't expected Mr. Qingyishan. There are also times when you catch your eye, but that's just right. Next. And one more piece. Yaoyang green glass is made of jadeite and bright jadeite, waiting for you all. Everyone, please take note. After the recent episode. Expert team. I have already been familiar with this material. Repeated inspections were conducted. This material is guaranteed. There are absolutely no signs of patching or patching. Look at this condition. Pure and flawless, Yang is just bright and vivid. Whether it's collecting or preserving value. Or as gifts for sale. These are guaranteed win-win choices. Starting bid is 8 million. Please feel free to place your bids. 10 million. 15 million. 20 million. 2,000 in total. Hey, Yuan. Looks like your area Gaoyang green glass seed material. You can make another big profit. President Wang. You really flatter me. It's all because everyone is supporting us. Well, that's fine. It's your material that's good. Dust can be seen and vanished. They're sitting over there. It is the owner of Shining Jewelry Store, Mengdrai. That old fox started out. I'm just eyeing your piece. To this day, he still sits firmly on the fishing platform. He saw right there. Holding back a decisive price with a hammer. Well. I'll borrow Chairman Wang's kind words. The two of them. It was those two again. This piece of material. It must be Su Yuan again. That cute cloth trap. Su Yuan. Just wait. I will definitely expose both of you. The true face. 32 million. 32 million times per game. No wonder he's Boss Meng. He made his move. He showed the jewelry store leader strength and vision. 32 million twice. The opportunity is right in front of you. This piece of heirloom material. Was it really taken over by Boss Meng? Or will it fall into another person's hands? 322 million times. Completed. And so on. There's something wrong with this material. There's something wrong with this material. Boss Su. What do you mean by that? Implying that I, Mang, have poor eyesight. Still think of our jewelry store. Not worthy of buying good things. Boss Mang. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not questioning your judgment. Blame it. It's just that some people are too shameless. It made me doubt. This piece of material is also covered with skin-green skin. It was Su Yuan's joint auction house. Trying to trick everyone. Su Xingli. I think you've lost your mind. Look, everything looks like a trap I set up. Mr. Su. Our auction house is open for trading. We will never show favoritism to any side. But if you continue to slander me, the reputation of our auction house, then let's go to the auction house. We absolutely do not welcome such a person. Unreasonable people. If I'm not mistaken. The owner of this material. It must be Su Yuan, that cute one. Isn't it? Do you dare to say it out loud? Yes. This piece of Gaoyang green glass is a type of material. It really is mine. But I can assure you all. This piece of mine is mine. Definitely not skin-green skin. Hahaha. Did you all hear that? The last piece of jade she sold me was one of them. It's just patched green. This is the current part. It's her goods again. How could it be such a coincidence? Simple. Since Boss Su insisted on it one day. This piece of fabric is fake. Cut open. Just verify their identity. Alright. Su Yuan. Let's see how you defend yourself this time. So what does Boss Meng mean? I thought it was just two. Such a mess at the auction house. He was determined to do so. To make us shine in the jewelry store. And the auction house's reputation. It's right under your feet. Boss Meng. That's not what I meant. But I was bitten by a mad dog. He insisted on making me prove my innocence. Only then did I start. Alright. I can agree to an on-the-spot appraisal. But I have one request too. Boss Meng, please go ahead. I don't care about your grudges. Jade cut open. If there really is a problem. Naturally, I won't let Miss Su off. And auction houses. But if jadeite is fine. Su Xingli, you must act for today's words. Pay me this jadeite rough stone. All auction prices. And compensate our jewelry store. And 50 million yuan in compensation from the auction house. Do you dare to respond? Yes. Waiting for the results. None of you can escape. Master. Cut in half. Alright. Su Yuan. Boss Meng is not someone to mess with. This time, just wait. Losing all his family fortune. Utterly disgraced. Su Xingli. Let me advise you. Better to care about yourself. Boss Meng. Ladies and gentlemen. Wrong. We were all wrong. This is the outer floor. It is truly the green of Gaoyang. Its core is, though, a whole piece of original dragonstone jadeite. A conservative estimate. Over 60 million. Heaven calls out the dragonstone seed. Boss Meng's move. It was truly a case of turning stone into gold. A huge profit. Sigh. Poor Su Xingli. It was truly a loss for both the lady and the troops. At that moment, his reputation in the antique business. It's completely stinky. It was actually a dragonstone type. No wonder I saw a ball at the time, amidst the rich green. Wrapped in pale green fluorescence. So it was a mother and child pregnancy. This. Fake. It's all fake. Su Yuan luck. How could it be this good? Su Xingli. And thank you for seeing me off. Such fine material. Get ready for your total. 82 million in compensation? Boss Meng. Please, have mercy. Please grant me another month of grace. No. In half a month, I will definitely. 10 days. One more minute. I'll let you go to Gushenzhai. From then on, it disappeared. Since you are heartless. Then don't blame me for being unjust. 3.2 million times. 320 square twice. 3,200,000 three times. Deal. Congratulations to Miss Su for winning this item. Qing Dynasty Qianlong Emperor's Imperial Poem on the Daylily Flower. White jade screens inserted. Congratulations, Yuan. This white jade screen insert is of superior quality. The craftsmanship is exquisite, though the market price remains the same, between 2 or 3 million. However, at least he carried it. It is the filial piety of an emperor. If one day, encountering such deep loyalty, and they have kindred spirits who are truly filial, it might sell for 7 or 8 million. It's not a problem either. President Wang, you are right. 1,000 gold pieces cannot buy the happiness of the heart. This white jade screen insert, that's a bargain for me. That's all for the appetizers. It's time for us today. The grand finale features a major event. Everyone is watching closely. This really is Yuan Dynasty blue and white porcelain. Look at the technique used to paint peony petals and the degree of smudging in the blue and white porcelain. It's definitely a masterpiece from the Zhijing year. Don't rush. You forgot about the patchwork green you just wore. I've long heard of Old Yang. It was all for this Yuan Dynasty blue and white porcelain. Let's see what Old Yang has to say. Yuan Dynasty blue and white plum base with entwined peony patterns. The decoration is divided into 5 layers. The blue and white porcelain is rich and rich. The layout is neat. Tested by carbon 14. It was indeed fired during the Zhijing era of the Yuan Dynasty. Starting bid. 20 million yuan. I'm going to Yuan. Today, I finally saw it openly. He actually saw Yuan blue and white plum base, a national treasure level cultural relic. In 2005, Yuan blue and white Guguzi descending to mountain large jar. 300 million yuan sold. This treasure. At least 10 million. At most, it can exceed 100 million. It seems. The auction house really went all out. Yuan Dynasty blue and white plum base with entwined peony patterns. Genuine and high quality replicas stitched together. Valued at 5,000 yuan. This plum vase has a classic shape. Blue and white color. It is also a classic Suqing and Ma LV. It has also passed the carbon 14 test. What's there to hesitate about? Come on, that's fine. You are the first few. Aren't you all misjudging things? Exactly. Boss Meng's money. You haven't returned it yet, have you? I will provide 30 million. Ha ha ha. Elder Yang. Don't take pictures. This Yuan blue and white porcelain is a fake. Old Master Yang hadn't spoken yet. She dared to say this was a fake. I admit she's very skilled at jade gambling, but appraising treasures is like a mountain apart from a different field. I think she's just talking nonsense. Want to show your face? Su Yuan. It's you again. This is the Yingpin, trust me. Just you. Relying on himself, a bit of a bargain snag. He really thought of himself as a master appraisal expert. Genuine eagle grade. Authentic products, Guangping. It's not just one family calling the shots, not to mention several times in a row. They've all misjudged the people. Your words. How much reference value can it have? You. Elder Yang. What do you think? Talents emerge in every generation across the land. Sometimes you should listen. It's just a young person speaking. You care about all this nonsense. Those who seek attention are called talents. Su Yuan. I'm in the antiques world. They've been struggling for decades. My time is precious. No time to listen to your stuff. People full of nonsense are barking wildly here. Since Boss Su is so confident, then why don't we make another bet? We each set our sights to the future. As a wager. The winner gets everything. And those who lost their goods would begin from here. He then withdrew from the antique world. You may not participate in any of them in the future. Treasure appraisal and stone gambling activities. Do you dare? Su Yuan. I admit, you really are skilled at jade gambling. But when it comes to antique appraisal, you used to be just one of my gushing studio. A small apprentice. Su Yuan. Don't regret it. Willing to gamble and accept defeat. Boss Su, I have no regrets. Exactly the opposite, Su Xingli. I want to make you regret it for the rest of your life, offending me. Young people don't know their place. Although Boss Su was bad at gambling stones, only the precious treasure, at least decades ago. I think this young girl is definitely going to lose. Not necessarily. I remember she picked it up at the very beginning. The Arhat crossing the water is now complete. Before hearing about it, he even found valuable treasures. What about the Qianlong Tongbao? It's just luck. Antiques are not like gambling on stones. It's all about experience and seniority. Yang Lao and the machine tested. The results were all fine. I think she's got some luck. It's about time too. Our auction house has always upheld this principle. Discarding falsehood and preserving true integrity as the foundation. Cherishing reputation above all else. Since everyone is looking at the auction items, there are different opinions. Of course, we respect that. Reasonable boundaries are also welcome. Conduct professional investigation and verification. Miss Su. Please. Yuan Dynasty blue and white plum base with entwined peony patterns. The composition should have been rigorous from the start. The layers are distinct. But didn't you notice? The pattern layers of this plum vase. It appeared somewhat chaotic. It was as if he was deliberately imitating. So what? Originally, the craftsmanship of craftsmen. All are uneven. If it were all the plum vases, the structure is strict. Isn't that a fake? Yes. It can be attributed to the craftsmanship. But do you still remember? Porcelain firing during the Yuan Dynasty. What kind of soil is it used? Naturally, it was Makong soil. Characteristics of Makong soil. It is white but not fine. Porcelain fired out. There is a swelling phenomenon on its own. But you see, the shoulder of this bottle is smooth as a mirror. And there are no bulging brown eyes at all. The body quality is even more delicate and even. That's clearly it. Modern kaolin. Are the characteristics that exist. Just this one. And thus it can be determined. This Yuan Dynasty blue and white jade piece. A plum vase with peony patterns entwined on the branches. It is absolutely not from the Yuan Dynasty. Then Su Yuan. This Yuan Dynasty blue and white vases. How to explain tiny bumps? Is it difficult or not? Also known as kaolin. That's what I want to answer. The second question. I believe everyone has a question. Since you say this Yuan blue and white is a replica, can't the machine detect it? Machines naturally have their drawbacks. Yuan blue and white porcelain is overly precious. It's impossible to break a bottle. Overall inspection. The methods they usually use. It starts from the bottom. Scrape off some clay. To conduct inspections. But if someone does, on a genuine Yuan blue and white base. Here's a high-quality knockoff. So I thought. That so-called hierarchical disorder. This is after the bottom line. After Effects brought with him. He hadn't expected this young girl to be so skilled at jade gambling. His appraisal skills are also this impressive. The machine can only detect the age, cannot inspect processes. Looking at this Yuan blue and white porcelain, there really is something suspicious. But just now, old Yang, no, it doesn't tend to. Yuan blue and white porcelain is genuine. Old Yang had never been before. He had never even made a name for himself in this antiques world. Ha ha ha, Su Yuan, it's just nonsense. If it hadn't been for you just now, old Yang had already raised his paddle. Are you questioning old Yang? The antique industry. Not a single person. He dares to say he can't judge the yen. Boss Su's words were truly laughable. It's better not to say anything, yellow-mouthed children. I'm sure. This Yuan dynasty blue and white porcelain, a plum vase with peony patterns entwined on the branches. This is the ink pin. It was a hawk grade. Please take this as well. The upper half of the Yuan blue and white piece. Sent for testing. If there is any error or omission, the auction should be a loss. All of it is recorded in my account, since Boss Yang has spoken. Of course, I have to give you face. Girl. This kind of covert bottom-up is extremely secretive. I didn't expect it wouldn't escape your gaze either. Truly, the new generation pushes the old one forward. Old Yang flattered me. I am just that. Standing on the experience of those who came before, it was just one extra step of thinking. The wise come first. There's nothing hard to admit about this. Today, I can meet you. It was truly fate. I've made you a friend. From now on, you will be in the antiques world. What happened to him? Just say the word. I will definitely take responsibility. Do your best to help. Elder Yang. With your words. I felt relieved. Please sit. Tested by technical means. This auction item. Yuan dynasty blue and white plum vase with entwined peony patterns. The upper part is indeed a modern imitation. Decided after discussion at the auction. This auction item. Yuan dynasty blue and white plum vase with entwined peony patterns withdrawn from auction. Imitation. How is that possible? How could it be a copy? What do you auction houses do for food? Can't even tell what's real or fake. Only now did they tell me it was fake. This gentleman. He couldn't tell that this Yuan blue and white porcelain was fake. It is our responsibility. We are an auction house. Everyone present has already made a commitment. 3 years of VIP treatment. But you. And again, disrupting auction order. Do you think so? Our auction house is no pushover. You. Security. Boss Su, don't act tough here. Now that the results are out. It's time for you to fulfill your bet. Su Yuan. We're not done yet. Alright. I'm waiting for you. After this incident, Su Xingli probably couldn't get up at all. It's time. I'm planning my own antique shop. You little rascal. Without reason, he does not ascend the Hall of the Three Treasures. Tell me, come to my little shop today. What do you have to do with it? President Wang, thank you for your care. My mom's body. There was a great improvement. My jadeite. Also sold. A high price of 32 million. I thought it over and over. Or do you want to own one? A shop that belongs to her. Alright. What about me? Actually, it was already obvious. You're not someone in the pawn. With your insight and boldness. I want to open my own shop. That was only a matter of time, but still. Blessings and peace. This is an antique shop. He didn't seem like someone running a street stall, just having money and sharp eyes. Still far from enough. This line of work. What matters is that family tradition passed down, legitimate and proper. President Wang. What does that mean? Actually, from the official side, qualification assessment is not difficult. The difficult part is on the association side. At least you need it. 3 core members of the organization. Joint guarantee. That's how they have a foothold in this circle. Your store. Only then can you establish a reputation in this circle. Otherwise, I'm afraid so. Making it difficult to take even a single step. So what President Wang meant was a bit of a joke. Qing Yishan and I said, I can sign as a guarantor for you. But he and I. Bai Jing is the president of the association. 1. He is retired from the antique world. So. You need one more. A person of extremely important status, helping you. Only then can they keep the circle in check. Idle gossip. You mean? Yang Qingru. Mr. Yang. After the last auction ended. Old Yang really praises you highly. Thank you, President Wang. I'll go find Mr. Yang right away. Sigh. What's the rush? Restless. Sit. There's still good news I haven't told you. What good news? Su Xingli, he's finished. What does that mean? Rishin Express. Shanko auction 75,433. He was not only defeated at jade gambling, and I bet with you on Yuan blue and white porcelain. Now, it can be said that his reputation was completely ruined. Now he couldn't pay Boss Ming's money. The capital chain is broken. On top of that, the auction house suppressed them. Forced to desperately jump over the wall. He could only take his Gushenzhai restaurant, along with the inventory inside, hack them all up, post it on internal industry forums, sell it. It seems this time, he had completely withdrawn from the antiques world. Gushenzhai. Yes, you know about Gushenzhai, too. It is an old building that has been passed down through generations. And what about it? Its location. It's the prime spot on our antique street. Interior decoration. The shelves are all ready-made. Besides, let me tell you. Inside, there are antiques in stock. There are more than 200 more. How do you calculate this? It's better than starting from scratch. It's much more cost-effective. President Wang. Thank you for your guidance. I'll go find Mr. Yang right away. Winning his support. Open a shop. Young people, and possessed vigor and vigor. That's a good thing. Yes. The younger generation knows themselves well, and his seniority was still insufficient. However, I truly want to be in this line of work. Keep going. I still hope for old Yang. Give the younger generation a chance. I'll guarantee you. It's just a matter of my words. No rush yet. Compared to this. My son. A few days ago, she gave me a painting. You slapped the eye. Qing Dynasty Wang Hui's Autumn Mountain Visits. Authentic. Colored on paper. Estimated value, 200,000 yuan. Ming Dynasty Xiang Yuanbian Authentication Seal. Authentic. There's more to this painting. Ming Dynasty Tang Yin Song Creek Waterfall Viewing Painting. Authentic. The silk edition is colored. Value estimation, 20 million yuan. What a picture in picture. Old Yang, what do you think? I think this painting is real. It's also fake. It seems we are. And what he saw was roughly the same. What is this for real? What are you talking about? President Wang. Look at this painting. Is there anything discordant? This chapter is from the Ming Dynasty. It was Xiang Yuanbian's ink forest secret treasure seal. Ink color. No problem with seal script prose. He's a top-tier old thing. However, this scroll and style. Clearly from the Qing Dynasty. A collector from the Ming Dynasty. How could I possibly collect it? What about Qing Dynasty paintings? There is only one explanation. This chapter. It was a modern person who covered it from behind. Oh. A forger. He wanted to use Xiang Yuanbian's name. Go give this one. Wang Hui's painting carries a sedan chair. That's exactly it. Because of this. So this seal. In the position on this painting, could it be so abrupt and abrupt? Xiang Yuanbian, as a member of the Jiajing era, top collectors. He absolutely would not show up. Such a mistake. Miss Su's judgment was indeed sharp. It seems we old folks are like this. Really old. Refer to market prices. Early paintings by Wang Chui of the Qing Dynasty. The maximum is 300,000. My son spent 800,000 to buy this painting. Continuing Miss Su's viewpoint. My son was eye-catching. No. On the contrary. Your son. Got a huge bargain. Oh. Let's talk more about it. Elder Yang, may I borrow the one from your desk? Use water and fine cotton yarn together. This painting. Just like the treasure keeper bottle. During the years of war and chaos, collector. To preserve these precious items, usually. And hid the original manuscript inside, among ordinary ancient paintings. And the people of the region praised him. Series. Or a painting within a painting. Look. Artisans will seek out a single piece. An ordinary ancient painting of the same size, and possessed exceptional skills, carefully mounted over the original. What a pity. Collectors of later generations, often, this mystery cannot be seen through. Resulting in many ancient paintings. From then on, it declined. It's truly sad and lamentable. Well said, ha ha ha. Alright, this is an authentic work by Tang Yin Songqi waterfall viewing painting, valued at 20 million. If you meet someone you truly like, it can truly be called a priceless treasure. Ha ha ha. Miss Su's judgment was indeed sharp. I was thinking. As long as you can distinguish generations and recognize people, that would be the best option. Unexpectedly, he saw through it. The true meaning of painting within a painting. Such insight is far from comprehensive. Talent can be described as a gift. It's simply a miraculous technique. Elder Yang, you flatter me. I just happened to be there. I saw the one on your desk. Clear cotton gauze. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen through it. This world in the painting. Strength is strength. You little girl, you're just too modest. Look at this little Wang. He'd long since become the president of the Antique Association. What a keen eye. He hasn't made any progress at all. Elder Yang, so you already knew. This is a picture within a painting. You even deliberately brought it out to fool me. You see. Deliberately leaving me in front of this young man. Is this embarrassing? I'm lying to you. I'm urging you on. Let you know there's always someone better than you. Stop always carrying the title of president. And thus firmly followed his own path and sealed himself off. Look at Yuan. So young. Such character and keen insight. Which one isn't 100 times better than you? Learn carefully. Yes, yes, yes. Elder Yang, I will definitely learn and read more in the future. Yuan. And truly did not conceal it. I've already tested many people on this painting. Even some old Xingzun took notice. Today, only you can see through it. But there's one more thing. You didn't notice. That is. Beneath this painting was a guarantee letter. From now on. You're Su Yuan. I am Yang Qingru. Guaranteed. Yuan. This is the guarantor matter. It was basically settled. All you need to do is wait. Treasure appraisal and assessment. Yeah. He also had to let people in the industry see it. Isn't your real skill impressive? I see. You don't need to worry either. It's simple. You only need to select a few items. Pick out 3 things for you. Just judge the authenticity. I believe in your abilities. And the 3 of us as guarantors. This is not a problem at all. President Wang, with your words. I felt much more at ease. Passing by. Don't miss out. Authentic official kiln porcelain. 10-fold compensation for any fate. Come to the newly arrived Warring States jade disc. There's even a bit of earth on top. If you want it, give it 30 yuan. Come on, no need. Sorry about that. Remember. The last time I came to this street. It was still me at Gushenzhai back then. As a little apprentice wiping the wipes. Yeah, that's not right. I still remember. It's my ancient Xingzhai from the past. I took your Qianlong silver coins. But just a few days later. You brought me it again. The fields are yellow and plain, pure and radiant. Speaking of Tian Huangsu's formula, I suddenly remembered. You are on this street. Maybe a bargain. Quick, help me see if there's any left. Eagle grade. All of them were fakes, nothing real. Sigh. President Wang, you must be joking. There's no such thing as finding bargains every day. It's still the same as before. There is nothing real. Yeah, that's true. That's normal. It's strange enough. We just got there. The middle section of Antique Street, the shops on this street. And why did the stall break? It seems, since the last auction. Su Xingli's business. It seems much quieter now. No matter what. It was also the former employer. Since they had arrived. Go in and take a look. I was thinking the same thing. Perfect. I should take a look too. The pavement of my future. Welcome. Are you here to see the shop? We have everything we have, and the object. Su Yuan. You still have the nerve. Come to my ancient grand study. I intend to open an antique shop for fun. By the way, let's take a look at my future storefront. You dream. I'll just give this Gushenzhai away as a gift. I won't sell it to you either. That really is a pity. Su Xingli. Being chased, the feeling of being in debt. Not feeling good, right? You. What's up there? Golden threaded Namu wood. Golden threads of Namu wood with 9 dragon walls. And it was still with the house. Integrated. Su Xingli, that fool. It's truly like guarding a mountain of gold and crying about poverty. Just missing a treasure of the shop. Heaven actually did it like this. It was delivered to me. Boss Su. Name your price. Having 2 stinky coins is really something. I'll tell you. Even if it's my Gushenzhai. Ashes accumulated and rotted through. It won't be your turn either. The one who stole my business. The little girl took over. Boss Su. Except for me. No one can now. How could he come up with that much cash? Come by your lousy shop. Even if you don't care about yourself. Reputation and situation. And that's for the one behind your butt. That debt of 5,000 yuan. Think about it. You. Boss Su. Those who understand the times are truly heroes. Let me run this shop. Better then, isn't it better to rot in your hands? Even if you can afford it. So what? Can you manage it? Su Yuan. You don't even have an appraisal. He didn't even pass the assessment. It's still everywhere now. Find a guarantor. You're in the antiques industry. He hadn't even touched the door. And you even dare to come to me for business. Hurry up and leave my shop. Su Xingli. Listen carefully, Su Xingli. Three days later. Yuan will participate. Assessment at the appraisal conference. The guarantor is me, Qing Yishan. As well as Yang Qingru, Mr. Yang. You. Treat you, you lousy Gushenzhai well. Pack up. Preparation. Change hands. Elder Yang. Old Yang had already left. I haven't done it for anyone in over 10 years. Guaranteed it. Now. How could that be? Things you don't know. There are still plenty left. President Wang. Let's go. It shouldn't be long before. Boss Su. He would come in person. Come beg me. Buy this Gushenzhai from him. Yang. Elder Yang. How is this possible? Meng Xiao. Boss Su. You're looking for money in the shop. Meng Xiao. What kind of wind blew you here? I owe your father Ming Li money. Alright. It's a matter of money, we'll talk about it later. I just saw it. That woman Su Yuan. Stepping out of your shop. What's going on? Meng Xiao. You have to stand up for me. That woman Su Yuan. She made me into a mess. This is how it looks now. No one knew what method he used. Surprisingly, yield to Yang Qingru, he vouched for her. She was about to attend. The treasure appraisal test has begun. This really made her pass. Industry. This antique industry. You're not here. A place to hide, huh? Su Yuan. It's you again. Su Xingli. You've been in this industry for so many years. You should know quite a few close friends, right? I have been young since I was young and was located in the ancient Xing studio. Follow my master. In the world of antiques. At least he had some respect. That makes it easier. Here is 2 million. You take it, to assess Su Yuan. The remaining money, just treat it as your errand fee. Alright. This matter was handled well. Your benefits are indispensable. Even if it was my father's, I'll settle your score. It's not impossible. Meng Xiao. You obviously are. My second parents. I am willing to serve you. Weaving grass in the mouth, holding a ring. But if that were the case, this messed up, I promise. To make you in this industry, there are also various industries. They couldn't survive. Don't worry. Su Yuan. Sorry to offend you. The young owner shining in the jewelry store. Let's see you this time. How can you still be arrogant? Xiao Lu. Miss Su. President Wang. Sorry to keep you waiting. After discussion by the organizing committee, the decision was made. The content of this assessment. Make adjustments. Adjustment. Wasn't it all like that before? Observe 3 objects. Is it enough to distinguish the genuine from the fake? 3 judges. Each was provided with 1 vessel. Miss Su is needed. Blindfolded, he entered the assessment room, relying solely on tactile sense, smell, weighing weights and other methods to determine its name. Years. Authenticity. Blindfolded to appraise treasures. Block the visual barrier, relying solely on touch, smell, weighing weights and other methods. Conduct an appraisal. This is usually the case for veterans. A life or death battle that concerns the future. That's why they use such methods. Unexpectedly, now you're giving me a minor role. It came into use. It seems that within the Antique Association, some people are determined to do so. You don't want me to pass. Messing around. Let a newcomer just enter the industry. Blindfolded appraisal. Who set these rules? President Wang. Everyone in the industry knows this. Miss Su has an exceptional eye. No need to get hands-on. You can judge its authenticity. The organizing committee is the same, with a comprehensive assessment, the pursuit of excellence. I think it's a traditional way of appraising treasures. It cannot be reflected. Miss Su's level. Only then. President Wang, you understand. This is a special case. They still need special treatment. It's simply nonsense. Do you know? But the eyes are ours. In the antique industry, the most important thing. You know. You all. Yuan. President Wang. Since the judges have all said so. Then I'll continue. Yuan. Didn't you notice? They were clearly there. Deliberately making things difficult for us. This is blindfolded appraisal. Extremely dangerous. All those elderly people. I dare not attempt it lightly. Moreover, I've never heard of it before. This is the blindfolded appraisal test. This was suddenly changed today. I don't know what to say. There is a hidden truth behind this. So does this count as mine? A miracle has been created. You little rascal. What time is it now? And he was grinning cheekily. This antique industry, no other than others. Today. This guarantor. And me. It's for you. Ranked first. Arranging the seats and order. If you fall on this place. From now on, who would still want to keep their treasure? I'll leave it to you to take the eye. I understood. President Wang. President Wang. I definitely won't be mistaken. Yuan. I see. This chief examiner, how is this it? A money-hungry grandson. Mr. Su is truly impressive. The thief's heart never dies. This is blindfolded appraisal. Most likely, it was him too. The stuff you made, right? I am Su Yuan. Greetings to all the judges. Since we're here. The rules are clear, right? Of course, I know about it. However, I don't understand a little. Su Xingli was at the last time, at the auction. I've already said it. He withdrew from the antique world. Why did it appear here? During this assessment. Chief Examiner. I want to know. In what capacity is he? And took his seat at the jury seat. Miss Su, no need to be so formal. Although I have withdrawn. Antique industry. But at least that's true. Your former employer. Jury seat. What a skill for you. I know a bit about it. Jury seat. Jury seat. This is blindfolded appraisal. Jury seat. But the association tests newcomers. The first time, the head is level and cross. Jury seat. Of course, there must be someone and used power for personal gain. Therefore, he made an exception. Invite me to act. Special supervisor. How? Miss Su is. They think I, Su, am a certain person, not worthy of supervision. You're a newbie? How? Miss Su thought so. I am Su. Not worthy of supervision. You're a newbie? What a case of abusing power for personal gain. What do you mean by Zhao Changhe? I am the guarantor. According to the rules, it was already done. Withdraw from courtesy and yield to the worthy. Su Xingli. What is that? A notorious one. A scoundrel fired from the industry. What right do you have to go? Be this judge. Jury seat. President Wang calmed down a bit. Jury seat. You might think. Because Boss Su he withdrew from the antique industry. No more vested interests. That's the current supervisor. The best candidate is not. Since it's an association regulation. That junior is, of course. Dare not defy. Boss Su. Since this is here. Old acquaintances were present. This time, the assessment must be, it's very fair, a money-driven guy. Chief examiner. A man with a deep blood feud. Supervision. All right. Very good. I want to see for myself. This is a double act. How long can I keep singing? Since none of these are a problem. Let's get started. Xiao Lu. For Miss Su. And covered his eyes with a cloth. Miss Su. Sorry to offend you. Miss Su. Please. To step on me. He was actually willing to destroy a heavy Shang dynasty artifact worth 3 million. What a grand gesture. Miss Su. This is blindfolded appraisal. It's all about real skill. You. Just sitting there in a daze. No way. Zhao was the chief examiner. You have to understand. Some people are like her. I usually see them a lot. But when it comes to actually touching it. Then. But that's not going to happen. The hands are gentle and smooth. It must be green jade. Its shape is made of a belt board. The top is engraved with cloud and dragon patterns. The dragon's head stands tall and proud. It should be an official system from the Ming dynasty. This is the case. Ming dynasty blue jade carved cloud and dragon pattern belt plate. Authentic. Yes or no? Absolutely right, Miss Su. Congratulations. This bowl. The glaze is thick and lustrous. Tentacles. There are no traces of painting. Dense underglaze bubbles. The sizes were varied and varied. This is a characteristic imitation of Song dynasty official kills. The vessel body is decorated with string patterns. Concise and elegant. but the foundation is sufficient. The walls are narrow and deep. Polishing is extremely smooth. It has the typical load-shaped back. Qingyongxing folk kiln replica. Official string-patterned bowl. This is undoubtedly the genuine piece. Yes or no? Not a hair slightly, especially this one. Judgment of the loach's back. Blindfolded. To have such a sensation. It can be called a masterpiece. Miss Su. Before that. Old Yang also said to you, he was born to make a living from this bowl. I still don't believe it. Now it seems. The blue surpasses the indigo, and it surpasses the blue. Miss Su. If this last item is correct, from now on, you will be, inside the Antique Association, officially recognized, an expert. Please. Right from the start, there is a false rust delivered to my palm. I want to use this rough touch, interfering with my first judgment. He was skilled at calculating. Miss Su. This bronze-heavy artifact. It's not just any kind of thing. If you find it hard to judge, it's not shameful. After all, even if it were old Yang, no antiques were left out. But this person. It's inevitable. Look at the moment of the eye strike. Zhao was the chief examiner. You have to understand. This Miss Su. During my time at Gushenzhai, all the items he came into contact with were old jade artifacts. Now, this precious bronze artifact. Compared to those previous items. At that moment, maybe he's nervous on stage. Chief examiner, Su Xingli. Miss Su was focused on sensing the situation. You two sing and respond in harmony, interfering with candidates' judgments. What is the reasoning behind this? So noisy. How to calm her mind? That's right. Blindfolded to appraise treasures. The test is, calm mind and steady hands. You are interfering with me like this. Could it be that he was truly afraid of her? Feel something out. Judge Wang. Judge Li. Today, since I am the chief examiner, supervise the promotion of the time. What fault is there? You speak for her like this. Could it be that it was all private? What does it have to do with her? Zhao Changhe. Don't be here. Gain some rights. And here, they slandered people with baseless accusations. I will slander you. Alright. Alright. I figured it out. Judge Wang. Judge Li. And then there's Chairman Wang. You are in step with each other. Maintain one. A newcomer just entering the industry. I'm afraid in private. You two already had a secret deal, didn't you? Ladies and gentlemen, no need to argue anymore. The mystery of this bronze artifact. I understand. These are the vessels and ranks. Its form is ancient and unrefined. 3 legs are stable. The marks cast by the chisel. This also fits the Shang and Zhou dynasties. The characteristics of the Fanyu rhyme. Indeed, it is the Shang dynasty. Vessels for wine rituals. Below. But the one in my hand, bronze Ju, is more similar to Shang Ju of similar types, slightly sinking by a single thread. More importantly, these rusty spots on the Ju's belly. When touched, it feels slippery and loose. The grains are coarse. And the vessel body. Rusty and rusty patina underneath. Extraordinary and unremarkable. So. This thing. It is fate. It is definitely not a dry year. Definitely not 1,000 years. It is definitely not a dry year. An ore formed since ancient times. But the masters of later generations, modeled after the water rest method of the Warring States period, forcibly overturning the merchant's vessel, seeking to disrupt their era. This item. It was a piece of armor with a rusty blade. Grafted items. Chief Examiner. I wonder what the younger generation would judge, correct or incorrect. Alright, Zhao Changhe. You've got some nerve. How dare they treat assessments like a joke? Using such despicable means, harming people. What else do you have to say? Me. Messing around. Nonsense. You're blindfolded. How could it be connected? You can distinguish the layers of rust. Ah. If you ask me. Clearly, someone helped you cheat on you. Or you're blindfold. There are problems. You can see it at all. Yes. Supervisor Su was right. Su Yuan. Your performance. It's simply unbelievable. I have reason to suspect you of cheating. Su Xingli. Examiner Zhao. This cloth. You prepared it for me. And now why is it again? Something went wrong. I said there was a problem. There are problems. I asked. You must. It must be done immediately. Replace with a new blindfold. Retested. Let the well be my own. After personally inspecting and wearing it. Zhao. You really are twisting your arguments. Treating this assessment like a joke, isn't it? And you just want to exchange it whenever you want. Zhao was the chief examiner. Miss Su had already said he proved himself to everyone. You keep making things difficult over and over again, and what are your intentions? Ladies and gentlemen, why not listen to my words? Thank you to both judges. And Chairman Wang's righteous words. Yuan remembered it deeply. However, Zhao the chief examiner and Su Xing performed the ritual. You must insist on re-examining. Perfect. I want to see it too. Zhao was the chief examiner. The new blindfold you prepared. What exactly is the difference? Su Xingli. I want to see for myself. Your performance today. How to finish acting. Fortunately, I've felt this way for a long time. Some people will openly cheat. So, I prepared it on purpose. This blindfold. Let's take a look. This blindfold. Moderate softness. Very comfortable. Moreover, it absolutely does not transmit light. President Wang. Please put it on her. President Wang. What does this mean? Oh dear. I'm not afraid you'll talk about me. Abuse of power? As long as you can guarantee it. The cloth in your hand. Unlike the cloth we have now, there are problems. That would be fine. This time, it's absolutely no problem. Since everyone is here, everyone thought it was fine. Then I'll take this cloth. He handed it over to Chief Examiner Zhao. They are like this. What are you doing now? And borrowed the opportunity to tie the blindfold. Put on these headphones. Hide it within me. Afterwards, you can accuse me of cheating. And the stolen goods were found in the well. Su Xingli. That's all you can benefit from. Methods that can't be seen in the light anymore. But if I guessed correctly, if that's right, Su Xingli should be on the side. And a pair of headphones. It was to be placed under President Wang. Or maybe, other judges are on their bodies. Where exactly is it? The headphones even have checks. Truly a blessing of nothing. It takes a lot of effort. Please invite Chief Examiner Zhao. Absolutely necessary. Personally. Carefully. Leave it to Miss Su. We guarantee we'll pass the exam. Fair and just. Miss Su. Sorry to offend you. Su Yuan. What are you doing? Zhao was the chief examiner. This little thing in your hand. It was also an assessment item. Is it a part of the game? Oh, Zhao Changhe. You will use these headphones. It was placed on Yuan. Undermining assessment qualifications. Now caught red-handed. What else do you have to say? President Wang, I am. What do you mean by you? You are part of the association. Assessment and evaluation. Surprisingly, it was used during assessments. Such dirty tactics. I'll tell you. This is about the antique industry. The greatest desecrate to the founding master. Alright. What about me now? It is organized by the Antique Association. The identity of the guild leader. Announcement. You have been struck out. Jing was permanently dismissed from office. At the same time, I will be in the industry. Everyone involved. A ban order was issued. Any store. Antique industry. But was not permitted. If I have any contact with you again, I want you in the antiques industry. There is no longer a place to stand. That's how it should be. If I spare him lightly today, tomorrow, I'll go to the antique shop. Where is the credibility? I agree. Chairman Wang's decision. President Wang, not me. Don't blacklist me. I was forced into it too. It was him. It was all Su Xingli. Ordered me. Cloth strips and headphones. He was the one who prepared it too, he said. As long as I don't let Su Yuan do it, passing the assessment. He gave me 1 million. All of this was orchestrated by him. Zhao Changhe. You're slandering me. Clear. It was clearly him, intending to use power for personal gain. This has nothing to do with me. Boss Su. You want to use a headset? To accuse me of cheating. That has to be a send-off. One is accepting. I see what Chief Examiner Zhao is holding, these headphones. It should be a receiving end. That transmitter. Presumably. It should be on someone. Yuan was right. As long as you find that headset, everything will be revealed. I propose, everyone present today, and conduct body searches. And was not permitted to come. What are you doing? I want to sue you for assault. Personal privacy. Boss Su's strong reaction was overwhelming. Could it be that there is a ghost in his heart? Wang Laifu. Stand over there. If you dare search me, I'll report you to the industry. Accuse you of abuse of power. Invasion of personal privacy. President Wang. No need to waste words with him. Another headset. It was right in Su Xingli's pocket. Yuan. The headphones were found. And Zhao Changhe is trying to frame you. That one is exactly the same. What is this? What is this? Shining Jewelry Store. A $2 million check was issued. Su Yuan. Wang Laifu. All right. How dare you offend the Meng family? The young master of the Meng family wouldn't know how. Let you go. Just wait. Just wait. Yuan. What should I do with this check? President Wang. When soldiers come, they will use their generals to block them, and when water comes, earth will block them. Just follow the rules. The one young master Meng gave me, opening congratulatory gifts, so I accepted it. Congratulations on passing the assessment. This is within the association. Authenticate the letter of appointment from the master. And this one. Your wooden card identity. Put it away. Relying on this wooden plaque. In the future, major stores in the industry will. Auction house will give you some respect. Thank you, President Wang. Without your repeated support, I wouldn't have made it to today. Sigh. What kind of talk is that? If you do it yourself, no real skill. I can't help you either. But still. This. The tall tree attracts the wind. This one. Su Xingli and Zhao Changhe. But it's not something to fear. However. You took it. Check for Shining Jewelry Store. It was a slap in the face to the Meng family. This one. Have you ever thought about, what should we do from now on? Meng Tao is a playboy. And not a cause for concern. Well. What about his father, Mendrai? Mendrai, that guy. Although he didn't know how to appraise treasures, but he is in the antique industry, the largest customer. Well, this one, call him the god of wealth. That's not an exaggeration at all. You offended him. No matter how sharp your eyes are in the future, no one buys your goods. Isn't this still a bit difficult? President Wang. This statement is mistaken. Mendeli is a businessman. What business people value most? It's always about profit. President Wang. You all know that. News from the antique industry. The fastest to spread. Meng Tao was gambling on stones and had a hole, lost to me, an unknown junior. The news. Why hasn't it reached yet? Everyone, listen to your ears. Oh. You mean Mengdrai? He had long known about Meng Tao. He stumbled at the stone gambling shop. That's the issue. Yes. I guess. It should be Mengdrai. To shine in the jewelry industry. Reputation. Deliberately suppressing this news. Oh. And so on. So here he is. It was raised at the auction. This seems reasonable. In fact, regarding the Su Xingli, there was not a single positive news. He knows you will win. Deliberately asserting authority in front of you. Yes. This is a guaranteed win. Mengdrai, of course, will not miss out. No wonder at the auction back then. Su Xingli questioned your jadeite rough stone. He almost called the security guard. And when faced with your doubts, yet they are willing to cooperate with the testing. Back then. I think so. They held an auction, and deeply understood the great principles. Looking back now, this may well be Mengdrai. This is the impact of its largest client. Oh dear, that old guy. So. We don't need confrontation. The Meng family's big tree. We just need to find one. The right timing. Meng Tao scandal after scandal. All of these are being widely promoted. Let Meng Tao become Meng Deli. I had no choice. The pruned one. Withered branches and rotten leaves. Oh, when that time comes, no need for us to intervene. Meng Deli naturally does. He dealt with him. That's exactly it. Hi. It's really impressive. Yuan. Your thoughts on this matter? His eyesight is even sharper than yours. President Wang flattered him. Oh, like this. Old Qing has a wide network of connections. I'll contact Old Qing now. He wanted him to expose all of Meng Tao's disgraceful deeds. All of it was publicized then. Thank you, President Wang. With Boss Qing. Su Yuan. So it was you, woman. With backing. Here comes the spoils. Su Xingli. Since you know this in your heart. Then let's name the price. You've already pushed me to the limit. This is how it is. What right do you have to think so? I'll do business with you. Su Xingli. Let me tell you. What about Yuan? But I really want to save you. Think about it. If you don't sell this store, how much longer can you hold on, isn't it? Take a good look. This shop. Mortgagee, Su Xingli, mortgagee, Meng Deli. I've already paid it to Boss Meng. Su Yuan. This Gushenzhai. Even if I get a bargain from Boss Meng, I won't let you either, and thus fulfilled his wish. If you have the ability, go to Shining Jewelry Store. Go ask Boss Meng for it. He thought the shop had been mortgaged to Mengdrai. That way, I can cut off my hopes. Bring about one's own destruction. I originally thought there would be a tug-of-war. I didn't expect this to be a bargain for me. Su Xingli. You really are. As foolish as ever. Mortgage certificate. Endorsement. President Wang. It seems, we need to move somewhere else. Let's talk about this deal. You bring upon yourself the sins you sow, and cannot survive. Get lost. All of you, get lost. This shop is mine. No one can take it away. Miss Su. Mr. Wang. Here. Miss Su, President Wang arrived. Sit. I heard about you too. He went to see Su Xingli. Boss Meng is well informed. I do want to take over Gushenzhai. Yes. 5 million. Su Xingli is for me. There's a problem. This shop is in a good location. But the reputation was not very good. How much is Miss Su willing to offer? 6 million. I'll help you get rid of it. This hot potato. Miss Su. You're too polite. If it were in ordinary times, I'm happy to buy at this price. But as expected, since the buyer is Miss Su. 8 million. Not a single part can be lacking. Boss Mang. You're raising the price on the spot. President Wang was being too harsh. This shop is in my hands. A burden. But in Miss Su's hands. But he's someone who can turn stone into gold. A place of great feng shui. Its value. It depends on whose hands it is. What a good one. It depends. In someone's hands. Boss Mang. If that's the case, then the two of us. So I won't trouble you. Boss Mang tasted his tea. Of course. Miss Su is always welcome. Let's have some tea. Yuan. This Gushenzhai, just give up like that? Give up. President Wang. This Gushenzhai. I am determined to get it. You say it's not like you don't have money. How could it be? I am wealthy. But my money. You can't spend like this. Yuan. Let me tell you. That old fox surnamed Meng. And skilled in calculation. Today, I'm giving you 8 million. See you tomorrow when we come back. He dared to offer 10 million. In that case, it's very passive. President Wang. Do you believe it? A few days later, that old fox Ming Li will personally take the Gushenzhai. Delivered to me. What? How is this possible? Then just watch as you like. Yuan. Let me tell you. Just as you expected. That incident with Meng Tao, it had already spread widely. Now, everyone is watching the Meng family's dough. Meng family's stocks. It is also experiencing a significant decline now. Let me tell you. That guy Meng Tao. Now his father is also here. He was confined to his home under house arrest. Even better. The Meng family planned to hold a ceremony. Filial piety is passed down. Overseas cultural relics return exhibition. Trying to restore his reputation. But who would have thought? That grand finale. Portrait of a loving mother. He suddenly disappeared yesterday. If you ask me, Mengdrai really is this time. Misfortune never comes singly. A themed exhibition on the inheritance of filial piety. The finale. This is the work of filial piety, lost. It was indeed difficult to handle. What's so hard about it? Speaking of the inheritance of filial piety culture, you have it too, don't you? Xianlong's, an imperial poem praising the daylily flower. White jade screens inserted. I think that's exactly it. The best exhibits. Yuan. Tell me. Are you? I've long anticipated this day. President Wang. You must be joking. Me. It was just a matter of luck. It just so happened. Receive some things that suit your eye. As for today's affairs. Who could have predicted this? Yuan. You. The third cup of tea poured was President Wang. Look. The person who drinks this third cup of tea, and here it comes. Boss Mang. Our tea here. It can't compare to your Longjing brew. Try it. Good tea. And truly did not conceal it. I came today. He wanted to invite Miss Su. Last auction. The one I photographed. White jade screens inserted. Distributed evenly to me. It's a small matter. However. Boss Mang. How could you suddenly do it? For these little gadgets, I'm interested. Miss Su. Our Mang family. The return and exhibition of foreign cultural relics. You should know, right? A loving mother depicts her wandering. The one Miss Su has now. White jade screens inserted. It is the most suitable alternative. However. This screen insert. I really like it too. I'm afraid. Regarding price. Miss Su spoke up. Boss Mang misunderstood. Money and wealth are external possessions. Some fate. Forcing it is unacceptable. Miss Su was right. In your opinion, what should this fate be? Only then can it be continued. This is the first thing. Of course, it was about Gushenzhai. Since Miss Su is opening, then Meng will make the decision. I'll give you this shop. Just assume it is Meng. Regarding the sincerity of this collaboration, Boss Meng is generous. Then I'll do it. He declined without respect. As for this second matter, of course, it was young Master Meng's. This 2 million check. Boss Meng. For our future cooperation. What happened before? I can no longer pursue it. But I hope. Young Master Meng, in the future, focus solely on your studies. No longer for the affairs of the antique business, and his heart was troubled. Miss Su was right. Meng Tao recently, truly restless. I've already arranged for him. 3 days later, he went to study in the UK. It is expected within 5 years. None of them will return to their homeland. Miss Su, you can rest assured. All right. Boss Meng is wise. As for this last matter. But this white jade screen insert. How much do you plan to pay? 5 million. I thought. This price. It couldn't be more fitting. 8 million. And a considerable portion. Miss Su. If I remember correctly. You were at the auction at the time. It was priced at 3.2 million. Filmed. Boss Meng. You know that too. This is the rule of the antique business. Something. How much is it worth? It depends. In whose hands? Boss Meng. And that's what you taught me. All right. 8 million. 8 million. The younger generation is to be feared. Miss Su. Wishing us well. Happy cooperation. Boss Meng. Happy cooperation. Master Lu, when the time comes, you put this piece in it. Everything was cleared. It is designated as the main exhibition hall. This main wall remains. Behind. It was a tea room. When the time comes, used to entertain guests. All right, Miss Su, it's all up to me. I'll go gather the men right now. This pattern. Broad and open, grand. Yuan. You say the main wall can't be open. Could it be that there is some particular meaning? President Wang. I was just about to tell you about this. This is it. Golden threads of Namu wood with 9 dragon walls. Otherwise, tell me, why did I? He insisted on taking over this rundown shop. Oh my god, the Su Xingli. He was actually holding it up. A mountain of gold weeps in poverty. With this golden Namu 9 dragon wall. How could Gushenzhai not flourish? Yes. Since he didn't want it. That naturally belongs to me. The store's treasure. Su Yuan, get out here. You woman. How dare you let my father do it? Kick me out of the country. Today, I'll let you do this. A rundown shop that can't keep going. Get it on. Stop. What about Yuan? They were going to smash the shop. President Wang. Please give it to Boss Meng. Make a call. Take the white jade screen insert, for example. Right now, in the shop. You can trade now. Trouble him with please. Come in person. I'm calling now. Go ahead and smash it. Didn't you say? I want it. My shop can't keep driving? Su Yuan. What are you fighting again? An idea. Su Yuan. You're fighting again. What kind of idea is this? Young Master Meng. What could I possibly be up to? I'm a dignified person. Ordinary people. How could I dare offend him? You, shining jewelry business. Where's the young master? Su Yuan. You're here again. What a show. I'm putting on airs. Then I still am. Not as good as young Master Meng. If others heard about this. Shining jewelry store. A jade gambling genius who was launched. Meng Tao. Young Master Meng. Inside the stone gambling shop. If you open a patch of green skin. You say. Su Yuan. Do you think so? I don't dare hit you. All right. Then go ahead and hit me. I want to see for myself. How capable are you? You. A rebellious son. Father, it was this woman. Shut up. You. Let you reflect at home. How dare you run wild here? He insists on taking our Ming family. A century-old foundation was destroyed. Is that really acceptable? What are you still standing there for? Tie him up and take him home. No orders from me. No one is allowed to go out. Miss Su. It was because I failed to teach my child properly. Let me show you the joke. I'm truly sorry for all this loss. Our Meng family is willing to pay double the compensation. Boss Meng. Where are you saying that? The most important thing is the white jade screen insert. Everything is ready. Please come inside. Alright. Miss Su, please. Yuan. Judging by the look in his eyes just now, this golden Namu 9 dragon wall is probably. If he wants to see, let him see. It was just right for him to know. I am Su Yuan. Not to be trifled with. Old Ching, let me tell you. Yuan is no ordinary girl. Remarkable. You don't even need to say that, Old Wang. It was her first time coming to my shop, when gambling on stones. I just think this girl, it's not something from the pond. I told you at the time. Yuan has an extraordinary eye. You still don't believe me. Why now? Now it's time to start posting hindsight. You're talking nonsense. I clearly said it from the start. This girl has a good eye. That day, I was clearly. Yuan. Don't underestimate this old man. He usually puts on a stern face with you in private. Not a little less praise for you. I said Wang Laifu. Stop talking nonsense. I didn't. No. Yo. Elder Yang. Elder Yang. What's going on? Why are you so happy? Tell me about it too. Let me have some fun too. Elder Yang, you finally made it. Your grand opening ceremony, you little rascal. How could I not come? I heard you left with me. Let the people from the Antique Association. They're making things difficult. You girl didn't come looking for me either. Elder Yang. Isn't that already resolved? Alright. Take a look. What gift did I bring you? This is the prescription I used when I was young. Tianhuang Stone Seal. Today, I present it to you. May you always stay true to yourself. Thank you, Mr. Yang, Yuan. I will surely remember it in my heart. Look at this one. Who exactly is this divine being? Didn't see that? Shining jewelry store, Boss Meng? Unexpectedly, even Boss Meng, everyone came to support her. Miss Su. Wishing you a grand opening. From Luzigong in the Ming Dynasty, white jade seal box carved with dragon patterns, wishing for the Hall of Treasures, like a dragon entering the sea, unleashing grand ambitions. Then Yuan would thank Boss Meng. I heard it was a few days ago. Your overseas repatriation exhibition. It was a great success. And I also have to thank Miss Su for letting me go. That white jade screen insert. It caused a sensation at the exhibition. It truly is for our Meng family. Much of the reputation has been restored. That old fox. His eyes were quite good. Nonsense. If that look in his eyes isn't good, to be able to work in the jewelry industry, have you been stuck around for so many years? Today, our store opens. Thank you to all the colleagues. And the recognition of seniors. Opening today. I prepared a treasure of the store. I want to enjoy it with everyone. This treasure. I also want to thank my former boss. Su Xingli. If he hadn't taken the whole thing, Gushenzhai was mortgaged out. I can't possibly get this treasure either. Wow. Golden threaded Namu wood. A complete golden Namu 9 dragon wall. Alright. Alright. 9 dragons encircled a pearl, holding it in your grasp. This is it. A sign of great fortune. Miss Su made her move. The response was indeed quite different. I am Mengdrai. Representing Shining Jewelry Store. I wish to share it with the Hall of Treasures. Strategic cooperation was reached. Promote together. Traditional jewelry culture. Thank you, Boss Meng, for your support. Baibao Hall is willing to join hands with fellow travelers, contributing to the inheritance of Chinese culture. Hey, I said. You old thing. She really knows how to find opportunities. This is mutually beneficial. That's the way to make a living. Speaking of which, old Wang, you're not giving it to Yuan. Did you prepare a generous gift? Why are you still hiding it? Such a generous gift. Naturally, it was the grand finale. Yuan, come here. President Wang, there's something for you. What is this? Open it and take a look. This is it. Invitation to the International Appraisal Conference. Yes. This is global. A world-class appraisal event. Yuan. From now on. But it was about going global. Mom. Did you see that? Your daughter, Su Yuan's name. It had already resounded throughout the entire appraisal community.